Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Morning viewers. In this video we are going to see about the upcoming Saturn transit which is going to take place on 2025 March 29th late evening around 9:45 pm as per Trikandita Panchanga, where Saturn from Aquarius moves to Pices. We will be seeing about the Saturn transit for each and every zodiac as a separate video. I had already released those zodiac who are going to get benefited out of the Saturn transit, as well as those zodiac which will face some troubles. If you have not seen that video, I am providing the links in the description. You can use the link and watch those videos. If you are new to my channel, keep this channel subscribed so that you will get my updates instantly. Saturn so far placed in his house Aquarius, which is a dark house and a farthermost house from the position of Sun, which is going to move to a most positive house of Jupiter called Pices. So the movement of Saturn from Aquarius to Pices itself is a good sign for all zodiacs. So it will reduce this time. The impact of Saturn will not be there much. It will definitely reduce negative power to all zodiacs. So one need not have to be afraid of the Saturn's position at Pices or the next transit. Generally, if Saturn is associated with the positive houses of Jupiter or Venus, or if Saturn is getting aspected by a positive planet like Jupiter or a rising moon or Venus, etc., or if Saturn is getting associated with the positive planets, it will not do its negativity. Like for example, if a mischievous person happens to stay at a temple or a church or a guru's house, he will not exhibit his negative or evil activities. Rather, he will keep silent. Similarly, if his guru or a teacher aspects him, he will not show his negative impact. So in that way, this position of Saturn at Pisces, we can say it will be very calm and it will not disturb much. Generally in transit, when we consider the position of planets and the impact of one's horoscope, we take to the maximum of 15 to 20%. The remaining 80% comes from the personal horoscope, where the current Mahadasa and Antardasa is getting ruled. So one need not have to worry, but at the same time, there will be some impact based on the Saturn's position if it runs a 7.5 period of Saturn, or if Saturn is placed at the 8th house. It is like putting more pinch of salt in a tasty food. Definitely it will have some impact. So to get rid of the Saturn's problem, one should regularly do prayers to Lord Hanuman on every Saturday, or visit any Shiva temple and pray to Navagraha, or the main deity is Shiva itself, to get rid of all these problems. So if anyone offers prayers regularly during the 7.5 period of Saturn, or if Saturn is running on the 8th house, they will not face any major difficulties. Now Saturn associating with the house of Pisces, it's a great and a good relief, great sign for everyone, and a good relief for major zodiac like Aquarius and Pisces. Even for Leo, if Saturn is a strong negative planet, will not do much negative impact. Interestingly, Jupiter from Gemini, the next transit from Taurus to Gemini, Jupiter, where it moves to Gemini, and it will start aspecting Aquarius. So it will reduce the impact of Saturn's 7.5 troubles. At the same time, during 2026, when Jupiter moves from Gemini to Cancer, it will get exalted, and from there it will start aspecting the Saturn, and that 1 year it will keep the Saturn more positive. So in the upcoming Saturn transit period of 2.5 years, the 1 year, that is from 2026 to 27, where Saturn will be under the complete control of an exalted Jupiter, will not do any major troubles to anyone. So it is a great relief for every zodiac. Now let us see, starting from Aries to Pisces for each zodiac, the impact of the Saturn's position as well as the houses it aspects. Libra, the 7th zodiac. For Libra, Saturn from 5th house moves to the 6th house. Looks favorable because any planets like Saturn or Rahu Ketu placed at the 6th house will do good, because a negative planet placed at the negative house makes it positive. So in that aspect, the upcoming Saturn transit, to an extent, it is good for Libra, and especially it is in the house of Jupiter. And in the next transit, Jupiter is going to get placed in the 9th house. So Saturn will do its good predictions in the upcoming Saturn transit period, especially in the areas of getting loans, getting funds from outsiders. Even if they have lended money to outsiders, it can come back to them in time. They can win out of their enemies, they can challenge the competitors, so they can do good in business. Even if they can expand the business in outside places, at least from a different state or to a different country. They can take loan and expand the business. Those who are doing business in terms of fish and seafood related product, they'll get good business in this time. Even those into catering business and ice cream as well as juice shops, and those who are in textiles or in fashion designings, they get good business in the upcoming 2.5 years time. Now Saturn from 6th house, it will aspect the 8th house, 12th house and the 3rd house. So all these houses, to an extent, it can give positivity for them. When Saturn aspects the 8th house, they could get some unexpected luck, but at the same time, they may face certain issues also. There will be both ups and downs in that time. But in the 8th house, as it is a negative house, where if Saturn is aspecting at 8th house, it makes it positive. So some may get money flow through lottery tickets or through gambling or also through investments in other financial segments. But the problem they face could be there may be frequent hospitalizations for elders. Even children face some health issues. Saturn aspecting the 12th house, it will disturb their sleep. So some may need to take tablets to have a good sleep. Even it will trouble the foreign opportunities. Even if they plan for any tours, they may not make it in time. So there may be a delay in that. Some may even face health issues. Some may even face arthritis problems, skin related issues. There may be unwanted expenses also. In one way, they get money, but in the other way, they may spend a lot. There may be expenses for repair works or for donations and other. Saturn aspecting the 3rd house, it will slow down their efforts. Some may be very lazy in taking decisions in time. The support from the younger brothers and sisters may not be as sound as in regular days. Even artists, they won't get the opportunities in time. There may be delay in that. But fortunately, there will be good support from children because Saturn moves away from 5th house, looks favorable in terms of children's support. Children will study well in this zodiac. So far, they might be lazy in understanding. They may not show interest in studies. But after May, they show good interest in their studies. They score well, and even some may join in sports and other activities, and it looks very active for them. Considering all the planetary positions, for Libra, there could be a positivity up to 80%. For Libra, the stars Chitra Pada 3 and 4, Swati and Vishaka Pada 1, 2 and 3 constitute the zodiac Libra. In that, for the star of Mars, Chitra Pada 3 and 4, there could be a positivity up to 80%. As Mars happens to be the 2nd and the 7th house lord, it can give a lot of positivity. Similarly, for the star of Rahu, Swati, there could be a positivity up to 80%. And for the star of Jupiter, Vishaka Pada 1, 2 and 3, and Jupiter happens to be the 3rd and 6th house lord, there could be a positivity up to 75% in the upcoming Saturn transit. In all, for Libra, we can expect up to 80% positivity.